Hey everyone, how are you today? I'm playing some Baldur's Gate 3 on Honor mode and I just started a brand new game. I deleted my game even though I was level 7, and you want to know why? The reason I deleted my game was because I had the Unlimited Inspirations mod installed, and it's my opinion that that mod is affecting my game in negative ways. Many negative ways. You can read about it in the community page that I have. I made a couple videos about it, but I didn't like them, so I deleted it. I deleted 2 of the videos that talks about it. So I thought I'd talk about it here. Right now, I've got Tyson chicken in my oven cooking, a whole bag of crunchy, crispy Tyson chicken. It's gonna be ready in about 20 minutes. So let's talk about this sword here. This sword, everybody knows about it. I don't need to explain it. For those that are familiar with Baldur's Gate a lot, you know about this sword. You have to be a cleric the very beginning of the game. In this case, my main is a cleric. I did not play as Shadowheart. Shadowheart is one of my companions. And I've got the cleric ability that gives me command that's more powerful than the spell. But this is a temporary build because by level 3, I'm going to be talking to Withers and changing my class to Barbarian Berserker, Wood Elf. That's a Wood Elf. I got 15 hit points at level 2. By level 3, I would have found Withers, changed my class to Barbarian Berserker, and with this sword right here, it's going to get me almost through the entire game. Almost. There are very much more powerful swords than this, of course, but this sword right here is extremely powerful and will get you through Act 2 and halfway through Act 3. But that's debatable because there are some nice swords. It is debatable. And let's talk about it in the comments. But this sword is awesome in the hands of a Barbarian Berserker. In the hands of Lae'zel, it does 6 to 19 points of damage. We're looking at Lae'zel right now. She's a level 2 Githyanki fighter. I think I'm gonna make her a bard. I made her a bard in my last playthrough and we got all the way to the Elder Brain, but we lost. But the fact that her being a bard seemed to work out well for me because I like Lae'zel. The fact that she's Githyanki makes her very powerful. Did you know a Githyanki wizard can wear medium armor and still cast spells? Isn't that amazing? Githyanki is the most powerful race in the game Dungeons and Dragons for what they get. Maybe not for the game entirely, but for Baldur's Gate 3, if you want to go wizard and you want to be a badass with medium armor that you can get from the Adamantine Forge, imagine that, wearing adamantine medium armor as a wizard, you're unstoppable. And all the martial weapons that you get to wield just from being a Githyanki. Yeah, I played a Githyanki wizard, but I did wind up not wiping. I think I may have wiped, or maybe I just deleted the save and started over. I can't remember. I do start over a lot. I've only gotten to the end fight once. So I'm pretty confident now I can complete the game 100% once I get into a comfortable mood. And right now I think I'm in that comfortable mood because I do not have the Unlimited Inspirations mod installed this time. I'm only allowed up to 4. And with my experience now with 1,500 hours in the game, I don't think I need those extra inspirations anymore. I think I can do it with just 4, and I'm gonna see if that changes how the game is toward me. And what do I mean by that? I mean like in combat, I think I'm gonna miss more with my spells. I'm gonna miss more, miss less. It's my opinion that mod, giving you unlimited inspirations, then gives the game permission to mess with the player. Troll the player in a way, which is okay. Who says the game has to play fair? There's no rule that says the game has to play fair once you install the mod. The cheat mod, by the way, it is a cheat mod, because that's what it says. It even says that it's a cheat mod. Unlimited Inspirations is a huge cheat because Inspirations is a major part of Baldur's Gate 3. It encompasses a major, huge Inspirations is Baldur's Gate 3, if you want to really debate about it, in my opinion. Inspirations is what Baldur's Gate 3 is all about. So why do they only give 4 inspirations? That's crazy at maximum with vanilla Baldur's Gate. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. So they want you to install that mod, in my opinion. But that's a trap. That gives them permission then to troll you, and they don't feel bad about it at that point. Because at one time, I had 23 inspirations saved up. That's ridiculous. But I had a good time. But I was also noticing I was missing a lot with my weapons, my ranged weapons, and my spells. A lot to the point where it was agonizing. And I would have to walk away for 3 or 5 minutes, make myself a cup of coffee, or go outside and just breathe in some fresh air and think, what the hell's going on? Why are all my characters missing constantly on the same monster, turn after turn after turn? That doesn't make any sense. There's something fishy going on here, I thought to myself. Then I'm thinking, my God, it's probably the Inspirations mod. How clever is that? But that's just my opinion. And I'm going to find out. Now that I don't have it installed, and now that I'm in a comfortable mood to play Baldur's Gate 3 on Honor Mode, I'm going to see if I miss less with my spells and miss less with my weapons and also the saving throws on the screen. Am I going to be rolling 3 ones in a row? Which is almost mathematically impossible. But it conveniently happened when I was talking to Shadowheart to try to convince her to take the tadpole. It was a DC 15. I had 5 inspirations. And I failed on the first 4 rolls. They were ridiculously low, and oh yes, the first 3 were 1s in a row, and the 4th roll was like a 7. And magically, the 5th roll made it, and I succeeded my saving throw. But that's all to troll the player because I had that mod installed, you see, because I did have 5 inspirations saved up at that point, but they all disappeared. Except for 1. I had to burn 4 of them. Or was it 5? I can't remember. After a while, you start to second guess your own sanity. But I'm thinking to myself, nobody rolls 3 1s in a row. But it was just kind of suspicious that it happened at that point. And if you are going to roll 3 1s in a row, you might as well call the Guinness Book of World Records. 2 1s in a row, okay. Everyone's done that. But a 3rd one in a row? No. I'm sorry. It's just too convenient for that to happen. Anyway, I think I've talked enough about this. Have you been enjoying just staring at this screen? Let's get off this screen here. This is where I'm at right now. I'm not too far in the game right now. I just rescued Lazelle and got her on my team. And this poor dude right here, bent over backwards. That's a pretty uncomfortable way to be sitting there for eternity. Maybe I could pick him up and reposition him, or I'll turn him into an undead skeleton. That's what I need to do. Did you know if you pick up corpses, humanoid corpses, they must be humanoid. Along the way in Baldur's Gate 3, you can save them up and turn them into undead spawn who will follow you around until your next long rest. It's pretty awesome. Hit the like button and subscribe, okay?